In the last episode, Emily and Mauricio came up with a general method describing how to find the area of Jamal's new garden for an unknown increase in length. In this episode, they will work to find a way mathematically to represent that unknown number. But first, they will draw a picture to show the area of Jamal's new garden when the length is increased by an unknown number of feet.
Now I'm going to ask you to see if you can draw a picture of it, and we'll see if we can find some way mathematically to represent that unknown number.
Okay.
I think you can do it. All right, so I'll get this up again.
I could draw a question mark. So be like that, like the increase.
Well, what is it increasing by?
Okay, read out.
OG.
Okay. I don't know how to spell original, man.
It's
Yeah. Anyway,
OG, got it.
that's easy, man. I'm judge.
OG, got it. That's for, yeah.
Get the measurement units in also.
I don't think that's feet.
It's so
Okay.
Yeah. And then.
Yeah. Plus. Oh yeah. No. You're tripping. No, lick. Cause this is the area already. The question mark is the area.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You just gotta multiply this right here.
That's what I wrote.
That's the question. No, lick.
Just question mark times 4.
And then once we get this is the area. Get it? Cause look, you're multiplying this times 4. You're gonna do that. Why?
I think Emily had a really interesting idea to use a question mark. Here's the disagreement I hear you having.
Yeah.
That Emily thinks the question mark is the increased length.
Yeah.
And then in the area she wants to write question mark times 4.
Yeah.
And Mauricio thinks that the area of the what you call the extended part, should be question mark, not question mark times 4.
Writing mathematical expressions is hard work. Emily and Mauricio were asked to represent the unknown increase in length. But what is it increasing by? Mauricio and Emily agreed that the increase in length could be represented by a question mark. But then, they had an important disagreement. Emily said the area of the extended part of the garden should be question mark times 4, whereas Mauricio thought the area should be represented by question mark. Who do you agree with? Next, they'll work together to resolve their disagreement.
Could you convince each other of your point of view? You can make another drawing off to the right with a specific number if you want.
It's because the question mark, it's like the extended length.
I know.
And so it can't be the whole area. It has to be times 4.
Yeah, but
Like,
the unknown area Unknown. So question mark.
Yeah.
Area.
No,
And you're trying to multiply the area times 4.
that's the extended part.
No,
That's not the area.
Look, there's a question mark here because we don't know this area, right? Right. And this is 4. And if we multiply these, right, you can get a number.
Yeah,
But
but
we
okay.
don't know that
Okay,
number,
then write
right?
a different
Yeah.
symbol. Because the
Exclamation
question
point. You know, cross that out.
mark.
Exclamation point. There. Yup.
Like that.
It's a big circle.
That's it.
What did you figure out?
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
Yeah, it's a total area.
Oh,
The 20.
okay. New garden. Right, equals new garden. Oh, no, you get it.
Are you guys in agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to tell me what this means over here. that you wrote.
Okay. So, I guess she wanted me to change the symbol from a question mark, so I put an exclamation point for the area.
Why do you think she wanted you to change the symbol, Mauricio?
Cause she got confused.
Okay. Okay. I didn't get confused.
Cause she got confused.
No.
Mauricio and Emily decided to use the symbol of an exclamation point to represent the area of the extended part of the garden, where question mark times 4 was equal to exclamation point. But Mauricio is still not convinced that 2 different symbols are needed to represent the unknown increase in length and the unknown area of the extended part. Next, Emily will try to convince Mauricio by using an example, where question mark represents the value of 4 feet.
Emily, why don't you pick a number for your question mark and let's run this through with a specific number. So
Like
I'm going to just move this so you can make a little drawing below here, and then we'll use that to help us figure out about the question marks and the exclamation points. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, can you pick a specific increase in the length?
4.
And then can you make a new drawing just below it? It can be.
The question mark
She wants to draw
equals
it.
4.
Yep.
Exclamation point equals 16. It does. Alright, do drawing. That's wait.
It's just a
Okay.
drawing.
Whatever. How is 4 longer than 5?
Okay. Just stop judging, man.
And what's the area of the new garden?
36 feet square.
Okay. Now, Emily, can you use what you drew to
Okay.
explain to Mauricio why you thought he should use a new symbol of the exclamation mark instead of writing a question mark for the length, the increase in length, and a question mark for the area?
Look, the 4 is the increase, right? And if you would have used the question mark, it would have basically meant that the area is 4.
Yeah, but look.
Do you see her point?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But look, we didn't know the numbers, right?
But here,
But-
like,
Hear me out. We didn't know the numbers, right? What do you do when you don't know something? you put question mark or IDK, right? So, look, I was trying to put a question mark here.
So Mauricio, your two question marks did not represent the same number, is that correct?
Right.
And Emily, I think, was saying they better represent the same number if you're using the same symbol.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, because it's confusing to someone else.
You know, what you're talking about is really important mathematically because you guys have had some algebra, right?
Mhm.
What do you do in algebra to represent a number that you don't know?
A variable,
Yeah.
What is a variable?
a letter,
Like a
to
letter.
represent.
Like a
number.
letter?
Yeah.
And could you use a letter here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What would you use?
A, X, and B.
L, and then E. Oh, wait, no, A. I mean A.
What is out?
Length. The length.
So tell me in terms of like the question mark, what would...
I'll put A.
A for area.
So what would you like to use, Emily?
A and L.
Oh.
Okay.
They figured out a lot. Emily explained why it would be confusing to use the same symbol for two different numbers. It's confusing because, in this example, it would mean that 4 feet was equal to 16 feet squared. Then they remembered that they could use variables to represent their unknown numbers. So instead of question mark and exclamation point, they decided they could use L for the increase in length and A for the area of the extended part of the garden. In the next episode, they will express the area of Jamal's new garden with variables.